So I'm really happy that TikTok's 10-minute videos are back because here I really want to explain something to y'all that I feel like is very important, especially because I feel like I never get the correct amount of time to properly explain myself, especially if you are somebody who follows me or someone who sees my TikToks on your For You page or whatever else. I do have a big message. And it's not going to take up 10 minutes of your time, but it's going to take up a bit because I'm going to go into detail on this. And if at the end you guys still have questions or would like to know more or whatever the case is, feel free to DM me or ask me your questions or whatever else. But I just want y'all to know that I am forever on your side. Like, I genuinely am here because I care. It's not because I want this and I want that. I literally give a fuck so hard about everybody in this world. Like, my life's purpose is to serve people. I've already done my work on myself. I've done what I had to do for me. But I know too much to just be sitting here and not doing anything with it, which is exactly why I come on here. I go on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, on Twitter, like everywhere, because I want to make this completely clear to y'all what the case is within this lifetime. And the reason that I say so much about what it is to get up and to become powerful and to empower yourself and to be confident and to rise above the bullshit that is being dealt with around you is because I am living proof of somebody who has overcome all that bullshit. Because as somebody who I honestly might not ever explain what it is exactly that I've been through, I can tell you guys I've been through a fucking lot, and I understand what it is like to feel like you are a victim that cannot rise up above the bullshit. I know what it's like to feel like nothing. I know what it's like to be surrounded by people who also made you feel like nothing. I know what it's like to go through this and go through that and upside down, left and right, all the bullshit. I'm telling you, I know exactly what it's like. I've been at the lowest of the low. And I am going to tell you that as somebody who has been at the lowest of the low, I also understand exactly what it is to be comfortable with that. It feels very comfortable to tell yourself that that's it, that that's all that you're ever going to deal with. Poor me, because of what I'm dealing with. I don't think I have the power to get up and to make more. I feel like this is going to be my life forever. I know all that because that used to be my exact mindset for a very, very, very long time. But that's also why I'm here right now. I'm here right now with the mindset that I have and all the words that I'm telling you because I learned what it was to overcome all the things that tried to bring me down, that tried to make me give up, that tried to weaken me, that tried this, that, whatever. You all have to understand that if you know in your heart and in your soul and even in your mind, even if it's just a dream that you think is a million light years away, I want you all to understand that even if it feels like it is a million light years away, that it is something that you are 110% supposed to be living. You are not meant to be living in a place in which you're super unhappy, super insecure, super alone for the rest of your life. And I'm going to tell you guys that as somebody who has dealt with all of the above plus more, that sitting in that energy and letting yourself be consumed by that energy is not anything that gets you any closer to where you want to be. And if you think that you don't have a choice, I'm going to tell you, yes, you absolutely do. Everybody in this world has a choice. You might not feel like this is a choice that you can make right now. You might not feel like you're able to make the choice. You might not even feel like the choice is available to you to make. I'm going to tell you guys right now, that choice will always make itself present as long as you intend to eventually, even if it's eventually, make it. But you have to want to make it. Because as somebody else who also said, I don't have a choice, I'm the person who's going to sit here and suffer for the rest of my life. I'm going to tell you guys, that didn't get me any closer to the life that I am living now. The longer I held myself back from making the choices that were actually going to contribute to my happiness was the longer that I was keeping myself from living that happiness, from literally manifesting it, and from consuming myself into the good energy that I wanted to be a part of. But I'm going to tell you guys, it is something that you have to keep up with. If you're going to tell yourself that you want a better life, you have to start making choices that align with you having a better life. You have to start doing things for yourself that make you happy, that make you feel glad to wake up every day, that make you feel more confident, and to keep up with that, to be strong enough, to not let everyone around you tear you down, make you feel small, make you feel like you can't. Even if your biggest enemy is yourself, you have to be strong enough to be your own best friend, your own cheerleader, your own supporter. Because as long as you're working against yourself, how do you expect to live a life that you want to be living? Let other people doubt you. Let other people talk shit to you. Let them say what they want to say. The whole point is that you're not letting them affect you because everything that they're telling you is them projecting. They don't believe in themselves. They don't think that they can do it. They don't think that they're powerful enough. So they're going to bring down somebody as wonderful, as powerful, and as ambitious as you because they want you to radiate at the same level as they are at. And something else that I did want to touch on within this subject as well is that when I did mention before that you get to decide your life, I want you all to understand that this is not intended to make you feel like you're being victim blamed for what it is that you went through, that it's your fault that those people did what they did to you, that you went through this, went through that, whatever the case is. I want you all to understand that this is not a life that you're supposed to be sitting in where you can say life is unfair. This is something for you to get up and to empower yourself, because every single thing on this earth, every single thing can be used as a moment of empowerment. And as somebody who has had the trajectory of my life change quite a few times, I can tell you guys, I understand exactly what it was like to sit down and to feel extremely bitter and mad and angry at the universe, at myself, at everything that was going on around me. But all in all, I'm going to tell you guys that there's something so beautiful about being able to transmute your pain into something very beautiful so that you're able to rise up above everything that you have gone through or are going through or whatever else. I had to choose to rise up above whatever it was that I dealt with within my lifetime, despite a lot of it being very upsetting. I still had to get up and to empower myself, and I did, which is why I know what I know now. Because truth be told, all those things did make me stronger. As bitter as I was before, they genuinely made me stronger. They made me into somebody who understood everything from every single perspective, because I know what it's like to experience that kind of pain. So when I tell you guys that you get to choose your life, I want you, please understand, because the one thing that I honestly think hurt me more than anything else is when people don't entirely understand my message. Like, I feel a little misunderstood by some people who I honestly entirely understand why they would misunderstand my message, but I just want you guys to understand that I care so fucking much, and I don't want you guys to ever feel like you're somebody who was meant to be living a shitty life, or that you're doomed to be living the life that you were living, and everything that you've been through is something that will permanently just keep you in one single place. That is the last thing that I want. So that's why when I say what I say, when I say that, it's because I want you to rise up and to empower yourself, to let that be the opportunity for you to use it as something that will literally push you a million light years forward so that you can live the life that you want to be living. Please pardon me, but I just really have to tell you guys that within every single thing that you might be going through, or whatever the case is in regards to the way that you think that your life is going to turn out, that you have to be strong enough to get up and to make more. Damn, I'm so this is embarrassing. But I mean what I say when I say the things that I say. It's never to hurt anybody. Like, the last thing on this earth, I'm telling you guys, the last thing I would ever want is for any of y'all to be hurt. Because I know what it's like to feel this way. Like, trust me, I've been through that shit. But that's why now, intending that this video is received with your soul, and that you see through everything, and that you don't let yourself be beat down into nothing because you feel like nothing, that you actually listen to my message and you intend to change your perspective on a few things that you definitely can, and that you have the power to change your perspective on. Because as much as people are angry with the universe, with God, with everything like that, I want you all to understand that the power still lies in your hand. Yes, I'm wearing a cross. No, I'm not Christian. No, I don't have a religion. I don't follow any religion. I'm just super connected to the God within me, to Jesus, who I deem to be just somebody who was very, very powerful and very knowledgeable on everything that he knew. But no, I don't study a specific religion. So everything that I'm telling you guys is everything that my soul in my heart feels from the inside out. And above everything else, guys, if you're someone who's dealing with the worst circumstances that you could ever imagine, or you feel like the worst version of yourself, you feel like there's no way that you're gonna get better and that there's no way that you can move yourself up, I want you all to understand that there is always a way, and that you will make it through, and that whatever it is that you went through, that does not define who you are, that you're someone who's more powerful than all of that. I promise you, you are. If you realize your power, you will be the most powerful person on this earth, but you have to realize that and to maintain that power. So yes, everybody, I love you all so unbelievably much. If you don't know who I am, my name is Electra Soul. I intend the absolute best for you. I'm a motivational speaker, I'm a psychic medium, I'm a spiritual life coach. I do a lot of things to help people. And I want you all to live your best lives known to man. That is exactly what I do each and every single day. I intend to help everybody. So if you still have any questions, if you need to talk about what it is that you've been through, whatever else, you can always email me, DM me, whatever. But I'll be there, and I love you guys. I guess I did take up 10 minutes, but whatever it is, I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening.